Good morning, Washington Warriors. Welcome to your morning announcements. This is for Wednesday, November 14th. Today is an A Day, and let's get on with what's going on around Washington. As mentioned yesterday in the announcements, the Indian Creek Nature Center's Nature Noel is coming up, and they need students to help out, and you get credit for volunteer hours assisting people with their purchased goods out to their cars and vehicles. Please check the scrolling announcements, which you can find in the cafeteria, Computer Lab 112 and 133, as well as outside my office 224 for the indications of those times. But they are looking for help for that, so please, if you have an interest at all in gaining some volunteer hours that are accredited to your National Honor Society or other programs of that nature, please check that out by talking with Mrs. Bernstein in the IMC. This is Plan Your Path Week for the counseling department, time when students can get information and help with planning their life after high school. Each day is having a different focus, be it trades, career, planning college, and military. Juniors and seniors stop at one of the Plan Your Path events going on this week. Check out the display case in the main foyer. You can also follow the counselors at CWR Counseling on Twitter. Counselors will be in the Computer Lab 133 from 11 a.m. to 12:30 today in order to help students as well as registering for ACT and SAT. Good day for seniors to complete transcript requests before the fall break. As mentioned again in previous announcements, IJAG is having a donor drive for Cedar Valley Humane Society to get cleaning supplies. The drive donation runs until December 14th. If you have any questions, you can check with the IJAG representatives in room 137 or check in the main office. Do you like to cook or have an interest in being a chef? Chef Green will be here November 22nd during iLearning for a cooking demonstration. Please sign up outside of Ms. Steckel's room 118B. Want to learn to knit? Knitwits is going on today in room 118A after school from 3 to 4. Study table is every day, Monday through Thursday, after school from 3 to 4 in Lab 112. Happy birthday today to Logan Chavez, Trinity Hansen, Juliana Hovey, Seth Moore, Carolyn Mueller, Remy Sheets, William Teller, Holland Van Meter, and happy summer July 23rd birthdays to Ansley Harger, Tara Morgan, Jacob Sanders, Tyler Sherman, Tristan Vasek.
Hi, so speech has started and people are in short film, group 1 and group 2. We have been meeting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. For now, it was just the writers and the directors. Now we need the actual actors and the actual people. So if you're in one of those, make sure you come after school to either Miss Tinkham's room or Mr. Smith's room, Tuesdays and Thursdays, until about 4.
Hey guys, Video Game Club is today down in room 216. If you just want to play some video games or hang out, just come down and just do whatever you feel.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to your events for today. Starting off from 6 a.m. to 7:30, there is practice in the North Gym. From 11 to 12:30, Committee WHS, you'll be meeting in room 128. From 3 to 4, Brothers to Brothers will be meeting in room 129. From 3 to 5:45, there will be speech practices, and those will take place in the choir room, Little Theater, room 145, or room 218, the usual, you know where to go. From 3:15 to 5:15, there will be practice in the wrestling room. From 3:15 to 7, there is practice in the pool. From 3:20 to 7, there will also be practice in the main gym and the North Gym. And finally, from 3:30 to 5:30, there will be cheerleading practice in the orchestra room.
Hey everybody, a couple of yearbook announcements for you. First of all, the first price increase on yearbook purchases is coming up. They're only $55 if you purchase it before Thanksgiving break, but that's only 5 days left here. And you can order through our bookkeeper, Miss Harriet, down in the main office. And so talk to her if you would like to make sure you have a yearbook in May for the lowest price of the year. Seniors, photos are due the day before winter break, that Friday, December 21st. Submit them to monumentstaff@gmail.com. and just send us the copy you want us to use. Make sure it's vertical, up and down, and I will start posting a list after Thanksgiving break of who we've received pictures from. If we don't get a picture from you, we'll just use the one you use on your school ID. Lastly, senior quotes, we'll start dealing with all that stuff following Thanksgiving break. Thank you.
Amnesty International will be meeting today after school in Mr. Witty's room. That's room 235. We're going to be talking about our Right for Rights campaign this year. We're just focusing on women's rights. And then we'll also be have snacks. New members are always welcome. We'll be going through the PowerPoint of some people that we'll be writing letters for and planning our event that's coming up this year. So make sure you're there.
Also have a special note here. We haven't recently done any updates on Cameron, and Cards for Cameron, to my knowledge, is still going on. See Mrs. Tinkham drop off cards outside of room 218. But the latest post on the CaringBridge site that we have access to as staff members and others on Cameron's progress, I wanted to just let you in on the latest thing because it's Wednesday, it's a hump day. If you're not feeling well like myself, you need something a little bit to enlighten your day and make you feel good about the world. Cameron's journal goes like this. Happy news to report. We just got back from UIHC. Cameron's appointment went amazing. His lung was improved so much. The doctors were amazed at all the healing that has occurred in the last 2 weeks. We saw another doctor today who was with Cameron the day he arrived at the ICU, and he was just giddy about being able to talk to Cameron and shake his hand. Despite the progress, there's still some fluid in his chest, so they want to do another x-ray in 4 weeks. They are hoping by that time they will be able to see diaphragm in the x-ray and tell whether or not it looks normal. So they still have some concern about the diaphragm, but not enough to keep us there right now. We are so happy not to need that overnight bag we packed. The doctors are also impressed in how his ribs are healing. They could visibly see his chest flail when he took a breath 2 weeks ago, and now it looks normal. Being at home is going well. Fattening Cam up with some home-cooked meals and doing homework has been the main focus. Thursday is Cam's first outpatient rehab, and he's not happy about having to wake up so early that it's 8:15. I told him that to start getting used to waking up early for school soon anyway, which is another thing we're trying to figure out now when to go back to school. The next big appointment is still after Thanksgiving, cardiology November 28th, orthopedic November 30th, and we're all hoping the external fixator on the leg comes off at that time. Happy Thanksgiving next week to everyone. And how is it Thanksgiving already? So good news about Cam. It's Wednesday, we're getting closer to the weekend, and it's always a great day to be a Warrior.